me and Nate, I love it because on a very, obvious level, he has, a couple of kit pieces. He has a couple of crashes and a snare. You know what I'm saying? I know at one time he might have had a ride cymbal and maybe a floor tom, right? So he already had pieces that existed from the drum kit, but because he's already used to playing with Sput, he knows that as a percussionist, or this second, I wouldn't call him a second drummer, but second percussionist, his cymbal sounds right down to, do they sound too much like the regular crash cymbals on the drum kit? Or, how does my snare sound up against yours? Really being very specific about the sounds that he has when we do have to play that like really interlocking type stuff. But it's awesome. For me, I just get out of his way, but at the same time, he gets out of my way. So then it's like, no, after you, no, after you, no, you first. And then we just jump in together, and it's amazing because I follow where he's going and I leave him room to express. But then when I'm doing something, he has an idea of where I'm going and just jumps on and assists what I'm doing as well. So it's this partnership that's great. I don't experience it with a lot of percussionists. I mean, Marcelo is another percussionist that plays in the band, and he's amazing as well. A slightly different flavor, but in this band, when you're playing percussion, the role is to blend with the drummer and the drummer to blend with the percussion. I guess in any band, that's really what you're supposed to do. But I don't know, it's not your regular percussionist-drummer relationship. It's really different because you're creating a drum beat together, basically. I mean, a couple nights ago, I let Nate play the snare, play the backbeat or whatever he needed to while I did a whole bunch of other stuff, which is awesome because I can then open up with colors on the toms, maybe do some swells. I reach over, I hit his wind chimes for him. Like, it's whatever. We just make music. It's great. The kit that I'm using on this tour, at least in the last little run that we've done, probably like 7 or 10 days, is the Yamaha Hybrid Maple Absolute Hybrid kit, and I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. It's 10, 12, 16 floor, sometimes a 14 floor, I have both. And I'm using a 14x6, the hybrid snare, the snare that comes with the kit, and a 14x6.5 sensitive series snare from Yamaha. 22x18-inch kick drum. On my toms and on the second snare, I'm using G2 coated. And on the bottom of the toms, I'm using G1 clear. Main snare, I'm using a Evans Power Center Reverse Dot and a Hazy 300 on the bottom, and an array of Zildjian cymbals. So some Ks, some As for my stack, if people are curious. I know in the video for We Like It Here, I used the 20-inch Crash of Doom with, I can't remember the splash that was on the bottom. It's like a 10-inch splash, but as of late, the last couple of tours I've been doing this band, and for my stuff as well, I've been doing on videos, is an 18 or 20-inch EFX A custom Crash on top of an 11-inch Oriental Trash Splash, for sure. ProMark sticks, I've been bouncing between the first generation Will Kennedy's signature sticks, and as of late, I've been checking out the Select Balance. Specifically, the diameter would be 550 or 0.550, and it is rebound balance. So those are the sticks I'm using currently.